I went through forums, repair shops, and tons of real owner experiences to bring you, straight and clear, the most common issues with the Chrysler Town and Country from 2007 to 2016. This isn't theory, it's what actually happens with this minivan. One of the most frequently mentioned problems by Town and Country owners is the malfunction of the power sliding door system. Many users on forums like Edmunds and Reddit complain that the doors don't open or close properly, make strange noises, or just get stuck halfway through. The most common cause seems to be wear and tear in the electrical cables for the power doors, especially on models with over 100,000 miles. Chrysler acknowledged this issue in several model years and released technical service bulletins recommending inspection and, in many cases, full replacement of the door motor assembly. The usual fix is to take it to a dealership for inspection, although many independent mechanics are familiar with the issue and can replace the wiring without needing to swap out the whole system. Another noticeable issue is the automatic transmission, particularly the 6-speed unit used in many of these model years. The most common symptoms include jerky shifting, trouble going into reverse, and in more serious cases, the transmission stops responding altogether. On forums like Allpar and Copilot Search, several owners reported these problems as early as 60,000 miles. The causes are often linked to the valve body and internal sensors that wear out over time. Chrysler did release software updates for the transmission in certain models, but in many cases, the fix involves partial or full replacement of the transmission assembly, which isn't exactly cheap. Some owners have reported significant improvements after changing the transmission fluid and filter, although that usually only delays the issue if internal damage is already present. The third major issue is the electrical system in general. Flickering interior lights, the radio shutting off by itself, and false sensor alerts are all commonly reported, according to multiple Reddit threads and sites like Car Complaints. In many cases, the issue is traced back to the TIPM, Total Integrated Power Module, which acts like the vehicle's electrical brain, controlling a wide range of systems. TIPM failure can impact anything from engine start to power window operation. Chrysler received several formal complaints about this, and while they didn't issue a mass recall for all models, some TIPMs were replaced under warranty in certain years. The standard fix is to replace the entire unit, although there are companies that specialize in repairing the original module at a lower cost. Another frustrating issue involves the air conditioning system, particularly the rear evaporator. On Chrysler forums and used car review sites, many drivers report that the AC stops cooling the rear of the vehicle, which is a major problem in a minivan designed for family use. The root cause is usually a leak in the rear evaporator or the lines that run to it. The repair isn't simple, since accessing the system often requires disassembling parts of the interior, which leads to high labor costs. Chrysler didn't officially recognize this as a general factory defect, but a few technical bulletins do explain how to detect and fix these leaks. Replacing the evaporator or sealing the lines is typically the definitive solution. Lastly, there's the issue with the power windows. Over the years, it's been common for the window motors to fail or for the windows to get stuck while going up or down. Many owners on forums say the issue happens out of nowhere, even on vehicles that haven't seen heavy use. The causes vary from worn-out motors to faulty switches. Chrysler didn't issue a general recall for this, but there are technical bulletins explaining how to determine if the issue lies in the motor or the switch module. Sometimes, replacing just the window motor solves the issue. Other times, the entire regulator assembly needs to be swapped out.